Hello friends, welcome back to Star Stylist Homestead. Teresa, I am going to make toffee today. Right now, I have 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of butter. I'm using salted because I'm going to skip the salt. You can use unsalted and put more salt. Actually, I'm going to do a little more salt. So I have 2 sticks of butter, and I'm going to put one cup of sugar in here and get this going. So I got a 1/4 cup of water also. And we're going to get this going. This is going to take about 7 minutes. So I'm just going to get this boiling. As it starts going, let me get you a little closer. You see what's going on here. I'm using almonds. So I have a cup of almonds in my parchment lined pan, and then I have a 1/2 cup that I started chopping up fine and then got distracted. So I'm just going to continue to chop these up fine for the top. And you also need chocolate morsels. You can use whatever you want. You can use milk chocolate, you can use dark chocolate, your choice. I'm just using the milk chocolate ones, and we're going to go from there. And you need vanilla too. So super easy recipe. And if you've ever had toffee, you know it's amazing. So, all right, here we are, friends. This is at about 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. It's not done yet. You want this to reach 300 degrees for the crackable stage. Okay, so we've got a few more minutes to go, and it's also going to change color. Continue stirring it. Don't let it go and burn. All right, friends. This is actually about 8 minutes, but you see how this is? Before it was all liquidy. So now we're coming up to the stage of it turning brown. So within the next 2 minutes tops, this will be done. This is probably at 260. Let's see. Just about 259, 260. We need it about 300, and once it does, you're going to start seeing it get darker and change color. So I will bring you back at that point. All right, my friends, that is at 300. See the color of it? So now I'm going to immediately pour in my my vanilla. Get that mixed in. Oh, this smells so good. And then we're going to quickly pour it over our nuts. You do not even know how good this smells right now, my friends. Okay, just make sure you spread it around. Not that that's going to be hard. Now, you can set this off just to let it cool for a minute or two. I'm not going to myself. I am going to take my chocolate chips and I'm going to sprinkle them all over the top. I have a cup. Okay, just spread them. Oops, get in there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil, or you can use a cookie sheet, whatever. Just cover them and let them sit for about 2 to 3 minutes. And let those chocolate chips melt. We're almost done, other than it cooling off. I'll be right, friends. I did the aluminum foil, but then I put this lid on it just to keep that heat in. So take it off with your spatula. Oh, see, it's not all the way, see, that's why I didn't want to wait. But anyway, they usually melt. Just spread that chocolate, and you don't want too much chocolate either because you really want to taste that toffee. Oops. Okay, so just spread the chocolate all over. Okay, that's good enough for that. Now I have coarse sea salt. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit this on top. I'm not gonna go overboard. And then we're gonna put our nuts on top. I don't think I needed a half a cup, but you know what? They're here. I'm gonna use them. So, and my hands are clean. Just spread that over and let it cool. There you have it, my friends. Look at that. Let it cool completely. I'm just gonna put this right back on top and just let it cool. All right, my friends. Look at this. Yum. I put it, ooh, sheesh. I put it in the fridge for the last, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes just to, because the very edges of the chocolate weren't done. So, let us now, and this is why you want to use parchment paper, because look. Tear it off the sides, and then just, oh, start breaking it. Oh, look at that. And you want to store it, just break it up. Let's do the taste test. How about that? I'm going to break it up and put it all in there. Have I ever made this before? I don't think so. If I did, it was before chemo because I don't remember. But look at that. Mmm. That's yummy. Wow. You ain't eating a lot of that. Wow. I think I need to break this into smaller pieces. That is sweet. I mean, what do you expect? It's butter and sugar and chocolate. But there you have it, my friends. Another video down. Easy and quick for the holidays. Anybody could make this. Toffee didn't grab them all, but I had a lot of them in there. But look at this, my friends. And those pieces are plenty big enough. So, there you have it. All done. You guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you. You know I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to just dump these nuts right on top of that. No sense in wasting them. And thank you. This thing is, you will be seeing me again soon. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And I look forward to the next one. Ciao for now.